live. That's a great way to
Right now, at
r
this moment
right
in
this
time.
very fucking second. We
You
are,
sure?
yeah, I swear to God.
Are you for sure? For sure?
I see the little timer, so yeah, I'm pretty sure. So, Ryan,
Yeah.
do you want to talk about our topics today, buddy?
Social media and online dating.
Okay.
Uh, yeah. Yeah, why don't we talk about that?
Actually, you know what? While everybody comes gathering in, how have you been?
Oh, me?
Yeah, how have you been?
I've been alright, I guess.
That's good. I'm really happy for you.
I know I've been away a few days. I just moved.
Was it a big move?
I mean, yeah, it kinda was. Yeah, it kinda was.
A little bit, yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Couple states at least.
a couple states. I mean, I drove the entire way. It was 19 hours, all in one go.
You drove the entire way.
We drove the entire way, 19 hours, nonstop. The moment I left my house to the airport, pick up Chris, and go and like all the way to fucking Chicago.
Wait,
That was
did
like
oh
we
so
stopped, but
so did
like
Chris drive with you?
yeah, he came down just so I wouldn't be alone doing it. So it'd be more fun, you know? Cause
That's
it's
cute.
it's a road trip, so
That's
yeah,
cute.
it's what good friends do.
That's true. It is what good friends do. And we love that. We love good friends.
Yeah, it was torture. I did the entire thing.
So you were driving, I'm assuming.
Yes,
Alright, okay.
I did all. I did it all. Near the end, I was considering just having Chris take the reins, but I powered through. I just did it all. Let me tell you, fucking, there are two places that I hate driving. The first one is Atlanta. Never drive through Atlanta, ever. It's awful. It's just constant traffic every hour of the fucking day.
Fuck that.
Ugh. 8 lanes on each fucking side of the road. Constant gridlock. Bumper to bumper. Stop and go. Fuck Atlanta. But won't ever do that again, I don't think.
You hope not anyway. It'd be
I hope not.
completely different story if you have to do it again though.
Oh, pfft. If I have to do it again, I'm doing something else. Whatever. That was all a few days ago. Now I'm here and I'm fucking moved in, so
Moved in and you have a bed, unlike Chris.
I do have a bed unlike Chris.
Nice. So,
Yeah.
social media. It's
Social
it's
media, yeah, I
that's
fucking hate it.
that's an interesting one.
Yeah, I despise it. As useful as it can be, and it's not always bad,
I'm
but
gonna turn you up a wee
it's
bit.
all right. It,
Yeah.
for me with social media, it's one of those things that like was invented that was good, but then it became more bad than good, right? Like cars, like they kind of just got worse as the years go on. It's like wow, these things kind of fucking suck. You know what I mean?
Mm. Definitely, it changes drastically quite often.
Because in the beginning it was quite innocent, So it was what was like the first social medias? I guess you could say what's it called? What like bulletin boards, BBSs in like the late '80s, early '90s.
Bulletin boards, yeah, they still have them someplace. Well, I know they still have them here.
Oh, yeah, you still have bulletin boards. Yeah, there are definitely nerds who keep that shit active. But yeah, I guess it probably had to be like the first social media, I guess that I can think of. But I guess the first modern social media, like when the fucking MySpace came out and all that, and even when Facebook just got started, like it was fine. People were just having fun on it. It was this new thing. I think it's just and just in recent years, it's become such a chore. So
But
I used to be on it all the time when I was younger.
Discord's a social media.
Discord is a social media.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I suppose it is.
And you're on Discord quite a lot.
Yeah, because I don't hate Discord. I think Discord's fine, as it's a pretty good way to communicate with people, and especially if, like, just to organize. Like, if you have a bunch of people and you want to organize in one place, Discord's a great place to do that. I said not all social media is bad. Like, if you have a lot of people and you need to organize, like if you're like I don't know, if you're a band or something, or you're just a charity or something, you need one place to just organize all your shit. Like, then, yeah, like Facebook wouldn't be bad, Discord wouldn't be bad. Like, they're not bad. It's just
Facebook.
most of the time they're shit. Social media, hate it.
I remember when Facebook was like a first a big thing because my mother joined it, and it was cool. It was whatever. Um, but then like I joined Facebook at a very fucking young age, and like even then, so I just joined Facebook at a young age because I wanted to play the Facebook games.
The Facebook games, yeah,
They had a they
as
had a
most
s-
people
they
do.
had a CSI game that I really liked, and I spent fucking hours a day on that shit, man. And I would get everybody else to play it so I could get more lives, more energy, shit
Yep.
like that.
And send them the annoying fucking, like, you tag them in a little post. Hey, can you please send me more fucking
Yeah,
whatevers?
exactly. But then as I got older and like as I went to high school, secondary school, I I started caring about what I posted on Facebook, and I don't know why because like fucking Facebook's so stupid. But I started caring, and I was like, oh well, this is so fun.
Yeah, I started caring a lot, and then I would. It's especially when at the high school age, I think is when most people start to realize that social media is not very good for them, because that's where it was for me.
Oh,
Because you go
social
on
media,
there,
awful.
yeah, you go on there, and you'd see a bunch of posts of people who are living a lot, like, much better lives than you, and then you just feel like shit. Like, oh, I'm not currently partying on someone's yacht, or I'm not, I'm not famous. I'm not hanging out with all these famous people.
I think,
I'm like, oh wow, my life sucks.
like, I'm not even gonna lie, I still look at social media and think that, like, I don't care about
I
people living
start.
much more. I don't care about people living glamorous lives, not at all. For me, it's more, I care about trans people who are further in their fucking transition than me. That really
Yeah,
gets to
which I
me.
yeah, and like that's not good for you because it makes you feel bad.
It makes me feel like
Makes you,
utter fucking shit, man. Like, I scroll on TikTok, like, I'll tell.
because I know you definitely sent us fucking things of of people who've had their transition surgeries, and it makes you feel bad.
Right, I'm gonna go and see how. Right, today I've spent. Hold on. Oh, well, that didn't work because I restarted. But, so this week so far, I have had a total of 33 hours and 32 minutes on my phone.
How many?
33 hours and 32 minutes.
And that's what, the past few days?
Like, since Sunday.
Since Sunday, 30 hours?
Right, so let me walk you through.
Check that.
You go into your settings and screen time.
Screen time. Turn on screen time.
So,
Oh, I guess I've never turned it on.
Snapchat 16 hours and 7 minutes. TikTok 5 hours and 10 minutes, which I'm really shocked at that. This is so embarrassing. The next one, Subway Surfers 2 hours and 42 minutes.
Oh my god.
And Dead by Daylight Mobile 2 hours 8 minutes.
Dead by Daylight Mobile? What's that?
It's Dead by Daylight, but it's on your phone.
Oh, it's like they have a mobile version of. Oh my, you have a problem. You have a problem.
But anyway, like TikTok is way less than what I thought it would be.
I guess I've never set up screen time, so I can't see.
But
Actually, if I go to battery, I can.
I'm very interested in like for when I go to America, what my screen time's gonna be like. Cause God, I think
Hopefully a lot lower, as you'll be actually doing work.
yeah, probably. Hopefully, I really hope so because sorry, I can't get over 2 hours and 42 minutes on fucking Subway
Fucking Subway
Surfers.
Surfers. I don't get it. Like, I play it. I can play that thing once, get bored in 10 seconds, say, "Oh, this is stupid." Move on to something else.
No, it is stupid. It's very stupid, and I'm okay with admitting it's stupid. But oh my God, that's mildly embarrassing. But like, even then, TikTok is probably my biggest downfall.
TikTok, yeah, that's most people's as well these days.
Like, like what? 3 months ago, I was caring about how many fucking fake currency I had, how many fucking doubloons I had because of TikTok.
So dumb.
I know it's
So
so
stupid.
dumb. Like, right, so what I would do when I was on TikTok and a doubloon TikTok would come up, I would go out of my way to send it to Ryan. Out of my fucking way. And like half the time we'd be in a VC, so he'd be like, Nate, I swear to fuck if you've just sent me a doubloon TikTok. And then
Seeing all these stupid fucking doubloon TikToks.
then me
Oh,
in the corner would just start like fucking cackling. Because, yes, I did send you a doubloon TikTok. Join the doubloons.
no, I don't care about this stupid fake currency. This stupid trend that's gonna die in a month.
It did die in a month. So,
I'm
like,
not. I'm not one to be to follow trends because I'm very bad at it. I
my,
usually miss it by like a few months. I'll be way
honestly.
fucking off.
Right, okay, so my biggest question is what's your most disliked social media?
My most disliked social media.
One you hate the fucking most.
So most people would probably expect you to say, "Oh, TikTok," but not really, because I don't hate TikTok that much. I think for me, honestly, it's Twitter. It's gotta be Twitter. I fucking hate Twitter.
Why do you not like Twitter? What's wrong with
Twitter
Twitter?
has caused so much fucking division between people. It's so bad.
As it should, okay. As
I don't know why people really like, but people they spend way too much like time of their
how
lives
much time have I
on this
spent on
bird app.
Twitter? Hold on.
I hope not a lot.
Apparently I've only spent 20 minutes on Twitter this week, which I don't believe. Because when I'm streaming, I be scrolling through fucking Twitter. Like when like I'm waiting on a game or say if I've died before everybody else, I be scrolling on Twitter and
Really? Something I never understood. Like when you're waiting for something to load, or you got downtime when you're playing a game. I don't go on my phone unless I'm replying to a message or something. I know I just sit there. Like, am I the only one that does that? Is that weird? I
what?
don't just like
You don't just mindlessly scroll on your phone?
no. Like if I'm like say we're playing Overwatch
Hmm.
and we're in the fucking like in the queue and we're doing a little death match while we're queuing. Like I'm either fucking around in the death match or if I don't feel like it, I'm just sitting there. I'm just sitting there either replying to a message or straight up just sitting there, just talking. Cause I don't know what to fucking like mindlessly scroll on. I don't like doing it. It's boring.
Mindlessly scrolling. I don't know why. I think it's like the constant need for distraction with my brain. But like, I love mindlessly scrolling. I could do that for days.
I just I can't do it. Like, I don't know what I would scroll through.
Like even the fucking news app, like I just need to be scrolling. I need to be fucking distracted.
I guess I could distract myself, usually just by talking about shit. Even if there's nothing, there's no one's talking or anything, I could just be sitting here. I'll just be sitting here and doing nothing, just chilling, as I'm doing now. As
You're sitting, you're like sitting actually thinking about what you're saying, but me, like my brain knows what I'm gonna say because like I don't do the thinking. My brain just like lets it go out. I just
Let's
got,
it go out, huh?
I just got a subscriber on YouTube.
Yes, that would be my least favorite, or I guess my most hated social media platform. It would be Twitter. I don't like it.
So just fuck Twitter.
Yeah.
I mean, that's valid.
Yo, what's going on, Chris? Mm-hmm. What's going on? Oh, you fuck.
Ryan's just talking to his roommate right now, guys.
Yeah, you just got home.
My most, like my the social media I hate most would have to be Real.
Be what?
You don't know what Be Real? Alright, so how do
Be
I
real.
how do I describe Be Real? You know what,
What is
fuck it.
that?
Do you know what? I'm not even gonna try and describe it from my own. I'm gonna go into the app store and I'm gonna describe it to you through the app's like
What it's
definition.
like? Just its description on the App Store.
Yeah, right. Okay, Be
Be
Real.
real.
Ev- where is it? Be Real is the simplest photo sharing app to share once a day your real life and photo with friends. Every day at a different time, everyone captures a photo within 2 minutes. Capture and post in time to discover what your friends are up to.
Yeah, it's shit like that. Like I don't understand. Like
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't have this feeling where I need to be like sharing what I'm doing with everybody around me. I just don't understand that.
I feel
I
like,
just do the thing. I do the
truthfully,
thing. That's it.
truthfully, I only got it because everybody else had it and I felt like I was missing out.
Of course. Dr. FOMO over here.
I'm a serious case of FOMO.
Like, cause most of the time, like I know most people I know, they're most of like oh, I can't think of it. Most of their days, they're not gonna be doing anything interesting.
No, majority of
So
my
see,
Be Real photos are of my monitor.
yeah, they're like it's gonna be someone's monitor, or someone's fucking wall, or their dog. Like, I don't care. I don't really care that much.
Oh wait, Emerald's watching. Emerald, you wee shit, you could have been here. But I have a serious case of FOMO. And
I got over my FOMO.
well, look at you. I'm playing with my friend. Alright, that's fair.
I
No.
got over it by just not caring.
Oh, you're
If I
playing
miss
League?
something, it's
Ugh.
fine. Ew, League. Gross ass game.
I could probably do a whole podcast episode on shit talking fucking League, you know? Also, why would I join for social media and online date? You know what? That's valid.
That is valid.
Emerald uses TikTok more than I do.
Yeah, I know, cause sometimes when I open the app, I'll see that he sent me like a like a ton of them. Like, and I just never see them because I don't go on the app. I rarely ever actually open the app. The only time I really use TikTok is because someone sent me one, like on Snapchat or something, and I just go, okay, I'll look at it.
I could do social media, but not online dating. Yeah, that's fair. I think Twitter's not bad, you know. I do enjoy Twitter.
That is just not for me, I guess. I could really care less.
But majority of my Twitter is so like it's right. Let me open up Twitter and let me tell you what I see when I open up Twitter. Hold on. Please don't be porn.
Yeah, if it's porn, then there's a problem.
Right, so I'm sorry if alright, so it's just DVD player. DVD player, out of context photos, DVD. Like, mine's just a lot of like people who like Scream and DVD. That's pretty much it. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Jeez, I was told I have an addiction. Fucking A. It's
To
just,
Overwatch, yes, you do.
I mean, I played a lot, but that's kind of it.
I mean, fair. I love DVD though. It's my bay. I have a sad amount of hours on DVD. Not as bad as you with fucking TF2 though.
No, I had a lot of hours of that, but I've been again, all those hours are stretched over like 7 or 8 years. That was the only thing I played.
I can't remember when I first played DBD. And we're not going to get into it because I'll feel like old.
Feel old.
Yeah,
You
because
can't you can't
I
feel
was.
old.
No, but like. Right. Fuck it. I'll pull up Steam here, but I'll pull it up on my other monitor. Like, I'll look for when I first got my first achievement on DBD. How about that? Okay, so I'm. Did I play Survivor? Right, so I'm seeing 11th of September 2020. Um, but I might have to scroll a bit more. Hold on. 7th of September 2020.
Right.
Hold on. So 7th of September is the earliest I'm seeing currently.
Really?
So I played it for like a couple days and then I stopped playing it, but then in 2021 January is when I started playing it a lot more.
So you actually haven't been playing it that long. Like you're playing it a lot, but not for that. Only 2, 3 years ago.
Yeah,
That's not that bad.
it's not that bad, but like I was 16. And I suppose the reason I don't like thinking about it is because it was like COVID, blah blah blah. I was 16.
Ugh.
I was in a very happy, well, quote unquote happy relationship, a very serious relationship, and stuff like that. I feel like that's why I don't like thinking about it.
Alright, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
But like, so how many hours do I have on DVD? Hold on, let me check. Um, I have 1,212 hours on record for DVD, and I let me put into perspective how many days that is. Hold on, I'm googling it. Oh, I just realized it's 12/12. That's so cool. Um, hours into days. Right. So that's 50 and a half days.
50 days.
So near enough 51 days played.
Oof.
Holy,
DVD.
I
Holy
need
shit.
I need to go outside. Fucking hell.
Yeah, you do need to touch some grass there, partner.
But right. So 5M, I have 2,051 hours. And I started playing 5M way after. Like, hold on. I'm pretty sure there's a clip somewhere of my first, like, 5M thing. Hold on, hold on. I know there's a clip actually because somebody clipped me trying to do a driving test. And it went awful. Um, but like, I was fed up of DBD for a long time, if you remember.
Mm,
Right, so my first clip was August 10th, 2021 of 5M, so
5M.
yeah, right. So how many hours did I say I had on?
So that's pretty much a year before me and Roy started playing it.
Right.
Just about a year since we
So
started.
I have 51, nearly 51 days of DBD, and that's 3 years. But you gotta remember, I took like a massive break,
Right?
and I have 85 days on 5M.
Holy fuck.
And that was like over a year after I started playing DBD.
Jeez.
You know what, though? I would like to talk about
About what?
social media.
Ah,
Right,
yeah.
fuck that. Because we, us by RPing, we are technically giving into social media. We are living a life we wish we could live.
I don't see RP as that way. I don't use
I
RP as
use
like
RP as a fucking escape, and I fucking hate RP. Like,
uh
I would be
uh
okay if I never RP'd again, you know? Like, I genuinely would be fine with it.
I know some people use it as like you said, some form of escapism, or to like they role play a life that they don't have or that they would have. I don't really like to do that. I just like, oh, this is the role I'm going to be. I'm going to become that role. Like if I was an actor, and oh, I was given a script like, oh, this is my character. I'm just gonna, all right, that's all I'll be.
Oh my
Because
god, we just
obviously,
got a sub. Thank you. I'm a
oh, we did.
dumbass for the sub. The
I'm a
fucking
dumbass
alert.
nine.
The alert didn't play because we don't play alerts during the fucking podcast, but I appreciate that more than anything. Thank you so much. Actually, we'll just switch to a quick face cam so I can play the alert. There you go. There's me screaming for you. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. I know you don't like your name being fucking said, so thank you, Emma. I appreciate it. But right, IRP in life, like, are any of my characters trans? Not a fucking hope. Because
No.
how often do I go into detail about hating being trans? Quite often. It's a regular
Yeah.
occurrence. It's a regular occurrence. But, like, I don't know, RP. Do you know what else is really fucking weird? And I hate to say it because I've taken part in it.
Is.
Relationship RP.
Oh boy.
Fucking disgusting. Like, I am
Oh boy.
disgusting. I am horrible for that. And I'm glad that I don't do it anymore, because fuck.
Yeah, I know people like to do it, but I mean, come on. Just like, don't.
I struggle to
Or
show.
if you're gonna do it, if you're
Don't
gonna
be
do it,
cringe.
keep it. You could be cringe with it. It's like if as long as it stays there. It stays like it's like I bring up like acting again. Like you and someone else, you both have roles and you're lovers in the roles. Like just keep it in the script. You don't take that shit outside of it because it never ends well.
It does never end well. You are
Never ends
absolutely
well.
right, sir. It ends horribly.
Always, always.
Oh, but holy fuck.
One thing I hate about fucking GTA RP is um, when you're in the cities and you're RP and having a good time, and when just the fucking simps come crawling out of the fucking woodworks and just ruining all the RP.
Woman, woman,
J-
woman,
just
woman,
just
woman.
yeah, they all are just there trying to one up each other to impress some fucking girl that they don't even know. It's so annoying.
I think the worst thing about RP, you never know who's behind the screen.
No, you never know.
They could have the sexiest fucking voice going, and then you,
You don't know if that's a really good voice changer. That's just a fucking dude or
like,
a woman. If you know,
like, you
who
could
the
be
fuck
getting
know who
fucking
that is.
catfishing. Like, for how advanced technology and social media is nowadays, catfishing is so fucking bad. Like, you'd be watching fucking, like, Catfish the TV show, and you're like, oh, how the fuck would they not know? Who wouldn't have a camera? But then it happens to you, and you're like, you know what, that's okay, you don't have a camera. Not everybody has a camera. Like, what?
Yeah, don't trust it. Don't fucking trust it.
But, like, with the right voice and the right sway, anything is possible. Because like you hear one thing and you're just like, oh my god, they have such a dreamy voice. I think I'm in love. Like, and you know what? I've never fallen in love with somebody I haven't seen, like seen their actual face or FaceTime them. But I did like somebody, and let me tell you, betrayal was high. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. And this was after I stopped liking them, but still, the fucking betrayal I felt. I was like, I feel like I've just been smacked up the side of the head and called a fucking dumbass.
Because essentially that's what you're telling yourself after.
Like, yeah, no,
You are a
they're real,
fucking
they're
idiot.
real, they're real, they're real. No, they're not, no, they're not. Are you even a real person? Because guess what, honey? No. That's why, like, whenever somebody FaceTime me and I'm in a VC, I'm like, oh shit, they're FaceTiming me. This must mean they're real. I'm like, bye guys, gotta go, gotta go.
Yeah,
And
it's
then, and then,
annoying.
and then I get in trouble for ditching the boys for a girl.
Yeah, because that's kind of lame.
It is lame. I'm lame, guys, and
Yeah,
I'm
that's
I'm
mega
honest.
not cool.
At least I'm honest about it, though. You know what I mean? I will
I
admit
mean,
that I am lame for it. Like, I will fully
you don't make it
admit
any
it.
better.
I don't make it any better. You're right. But
Right, because you know how many times you had to deal with that shit? And in the fucking real world, it's even worse.
like, would I see myself ditching the boys now? No, I wouldn't. I'd be like,
Sure fucking hope not.
no, because like I've learned. I've actually fucking learned about it. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna ditch them for somebody now because hoes will stay. No, hoes will go. The boys will stay.
Like, the way I see it is, like, how would you like it if you wanted to get all your friends together, the plan actually comes through, and you all go somewhere and you're having a good time, and one friend just goes, ah, well, I gotta take this call, and you never see them for the rest of the night. Like, it's fucking sucks. Like, what are you doing? Gotta get back here.
No,
We made plans.
this seems like a really good part to segue into online dating.
Oh, gee, oh,
Online dating. It's interesting.
it's quite interesting.
So, for you, right, what would you determine as a long distance relationship?
What would I consider long distance?
Like out of state?
No, if you don't see somebody, like if you're not if you don't have physical contact, I would say like maybe like if you can only do it a few times. I don't know, it's hard to explain, I guess. Hmm.
Do you want to hear about all my long distance relationships? And like, I'm not gonna go into depth about them. I'm gonna tell you
I hope not.
how long the distance was.
How long the distance was, okay.
Okay. I've had a long distance relationship in Turkey. It's not too bad. Um, Canada.
Canada, okay.
Shut up, Chris. America. A couple times.
USA, all right.
Do you want to hear the longest one though?
What was the longest one? Australia.
Yeah.
It's usually so it's usually people's longest ones.
So, right, I would say only one of them, I would say, was a serious relationship. Shut up, I'm not activating Windows because nobody's helped me through it yet. Right, but out of all of them, the only serious one was Australia. And do you want to know the worst part? I
Yes.
haven't just had one long distance relationship in Australia. I've had three.
Multiple.
My very first one was when I was 13. Not even. Yeah, 13.
13.
And
Oh my god.
yeah, 13. Crazy. So, 13. Now, that me and that person didn't work out. So I ended up getting with their best friend. Serial dater red flag. No, but that wasn't serious either. It was like a month. Right. I got with their best friend. That was a month and a half. They cheated on me. Whatever. Don't care. But they kept coming back to me. I'd just like to say, like, they had a boyfriend. They'd be like, oh my god, Nate, here's my boobs. I'd be like, oh, okay, cool. Wicked. Screenshotting that and showing that to the boys. That's a joke. That's a joke. Actually, you know what? I can't even say it's a joke because 13-year-old me probably did do that. I don't fucking know. And then my most recent, who was an ex of the very first long distance relationship I had in Australia. So they're all connected. Australia is a very big country, a fairly big one.
See, the thing with Australia is, while it's a big country, everyone only lives in 4 cities.
Exactly.
So you take your fucking pick.
But yeah, that's kiddie no nos. I mean, I don't know if I did. I can't remember what I did this morning, never mind what I did fucking 6 years ago. But what happened was, so my most recent Australian ex, they were engaged to the person, my first Australian ex. They got
Okay.
engaged. I used to tell them, oh my god, you're such a cute couple. Yeah, I slid in there. They broke up, I was in.
Interesting.
And it's funny, because guess what? That ex has came back to me again and they're still in a relationship. But I'm like, no, I don't want no relationship. I can't do that. No, no. If this was, do you want to join, Chris? You can. You just weren't home when we started.
Yeah, you can still join if you
Is
want. Because I know you definitely have
you definitely have
a lot more
stories.
perspective on this subject than I do.
So if Chris is gonna join, I have a question actually that I want to ask people. Like I want to ask your opinions on.
What? What would that be?
What's a red flag when it comes to online dating? Yeah, he's coming. We'll wait for him then.
Oh, many red flags. Oh, I can think of so many red flags when you're perusing the apps.
Oh, we going like, oh, this is just talking about dating apps and all. Are we going to talk about my fucking Tinder profile? Let's not. We're
Why
just.
is it bad?
I think my Tinder profile's bad. Albeit though, I haven't opened it in a while. I got a notification earlier being like, "You haven't came on the app in a while. Come back." I'm like, no. Right, where's my profile? Where the fuck do you look at this? Right, so I have photos of me. I'm bald in two of these photos, but I'm wearing a hat, so nobody will know. So my profile is it asks so like he's in a VC dragon.
Oh, yeah, hang
Like this is very fairly old, I would like to say, because half of this stuff isn't true anymore. Like my anthem, "Messy in Heaven," like I haven't listened to that song in fucking God knows how long. Like I heard Jesus did cocaine in the night. Like I haven't listened to that in so long. So my
That's the song.
huh?
Never mind. Nothing. Shut up.
Right. So my profile. I'm very honest. Potentially a walking red flag. At least I'm honest. I have that I'm trans in my bio.
As you should, because when people don't do that, I think it's kind of fucked up not to.
No, I have that I'm trans. I have my age. Somewhat a tattoo addict, which is not a lie.
Why do you have your age in there? Doesn't it show
I
your age
don't.
anyway?
I think that was before.
Did you have a fake age?
No, because I was still in a relationship up until February, and I had turned 18 in July. I don't
I've
know.
noticed
I
people
need.
that have their age in the bio. It's because they joined before they were 18.
All right. So somewhat a tattoo addict, and I'm 5'4", but I have a nice smile. So I have like everything in there that people care about. Fucking like, and then you have the what I'm going to school, my sexuality, where I live. Um, what's my star sign? Am I at school again? Big time texter, socially active, night owl, shit like that. Like, and that this is what I mean when my Tinder's so outdated. Like, it says my anthem is "Messy in Heaven," but I haven't listened to that in a long fucking time. And it says my top Spotify artist is Eminem, and I don't think Eminem's my top Spotify artist anymore.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Imagine, imagine being active on Tinder and not being banned.
Yeah, I forgot it. He did get banned off Tinder.
But like, so there's more apps then, isn't there? You have Hinge, which apparently is like the new go-to thing here. How do I
Hinge has been my gold mine.
how do I look at my profile? All right, so you have your photos, whatever, and you get prompts with it. So the one thing, so it asks you to say like your like you ask questions. The one thing I'd love to know about you is what's the one TV show you can watch over and over without failure? That was a big one for me. I have my age, trans, bisexual. It says I'm a Catholic. I was raised Catholic, so that's why I put it there because I didn't want people thinking I was a Protestant, and that's the whole truth.
You have
Um,
it only there to see like you're Protestant.
and my political
Uh,
no, figuring out my dating goals and figuring out my relationship type. I go crazy for watching movies and playing games. I'm typically chilled out, so I'm always down for whatever. It's a big fucking lie. And then you have the two truths and one lie. I'm the youngest out of seven. I want to go on to do law in uni, and my favorite horror movie is Nightmare on Elm Street. Do you know which lie that? Do you know which one's the lie?
what were the options again?
Right. So I'm the youngest out of seven. I want to go on to do law in university, and my favorite
That's
horror
true.
movie is A Nightmare on Elm Street.
I mean, I think
You're
the
not one
last
of
two are
seven.
true. I think the last two are true.
No, my
You're not one of seven.
yeah, I'm the youngest out of seven.
Really? So it's not Nightmare on Elm Street.
No, it's Scream.
Oh, I forgot.
We actually knew that.
Yeah, you did actually know that. Like,
I mean, I don't fucking know with you.
and then like, so I have
By
Bumble installed.
blown,
I have Bumble installed as well, but like, I don't really get Bumble.
Bumble's where the ladies have to talk first.
Yeah, that's why I have a lot of people messaging me. So again, Bumble. I have my so I
Hold
have
on, you
19 FTM transgender dude currently working my way to go to England for law, tattoos and piercings. And then it asks like a bunch of different stuff. So my basics, my height, if I work out, college, am I sober? I have that I'm sober.
Should be.
uh,
That's what it should say.
um,
I'm supposed to be.
I'm supposed to be sober. That wasn't an option, so I just put down sober. Smoke regularly. I could change that now. I don't smoke as much. I'm a man. I want something casual. Do I want kids? Yeah. But right, on Bumble I have that I'm an atheist, so like my Hinge and Bumble are completely different. I'm actually gonna change that, because I'm not too happy about that. I don't want people thinking I'm gonna take my age out though, because you're right. I don't need
It
it
shows it
there.
anyway.
Yeah, I don't need it there. Right, so let's take out that smoking. Just socially. Yeah, let's lie. Let's lie. Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. That's what I like. Um, I'm technically a Catholic. Let's just put down Catholic. Um, I want kids, but like, I feel like that's so fucking weird to put in your profile. I want kids, cause like, are you gonna chat to them after the first ride? Probably not. But I feel like you're the better person to ask, Chris. Like, you've been around.
what, what do you mean by I've been around?
You know exactly what I mean by you've been around. You've been around. Do you think it
You can say that.
matters? Do you think it matters if it has they want kids in their profile?
Depends on what you're looking for.
Right,
At the end of the day, if
that's
you're
fair.
looking, it's all about mind games. And
Chris, don't say that shit because people's gonna find out your secret.
oh no, at the end of the day, it's about if you put down that you want to have kids one day, that means that you think you'd be emotionally available enough one day to have kids.
I should probably take that out then, eh? Shit. Right. Do you think I'm asking this? Like, I want to put this out there. Do you think it is possible to be like to have your end with somebody like you Like, do you think you could marry somebody you meet from online dating?
Some
I
people
don't see
do.
why not.
Some people
Whether,
do.
like, long distance, so say you're a gamer. No, wait, this is about, no, never mind, next one. Next
Say
one.
you're, say you're a, say you're a handsome gamer.
Say you're a handsome
See,
gamer,
you're a
and
good-looking fella
you
who
game,
just happens to play games.
and you happen to meet a beautiful young woman who also plays games. Do you think you could marry that person?
That's a loaded question.
Yeah.
As Ryan's attorney, he pleads the fifth on that one.
Shut up! I'm more of a lawyer than you are, cunt.
I literally, no, you're not.
I took a law class.
Shut up, Chris.
So
Fucking
have
Pete's
I.
my lawyer. Pete's my lawyer, damn it.
I've taken a law class as well.
Okay, then fair enough.
I have 2 degrees.
Nobody cares if you
None
have
of which are in
degrees.
law.
Aren't they
None of
both?
which are in law.
Aren't they both in business?
Business and psychology.
Oh, that's yeah. Never mind. So, right, this is completely hypothetical. It is not aimed at anyone. The previous question, like, do you think you could have a proper future with somebody you meet off of gaming?
Me personally, no.
You can have a proper future with anybody. It don't matter who the fuck it is.
I guess in a literal sense, sure, but I personally believe that it's kind of just a niche.
Yeah, it is niche. I mean, people have done it. People have done it
Oh,
off
people have.
Tinder and the dating apps. People have done it
Oh
just
yeah, and
super long distance. People have done it. I guess
I've
it's whatever you want, and if you think you can do it.
yeah. For me personally, I consider 5 miles long distance. So
5 miles long distance.
think about going through traffic right now, Ryan.
Well, see, that's different here. 5 miles. 5 miles in most of the U.S. is like that was my commute to work when I lived in Florida. It was 5 miles, and that was
Yes,
like that wasn't even 10-minute drive.
but to dox us here in Chicago,
Oh yeah,
5 miles.
don't worry, you've doxed us in the third most populous city in the U.S. Oh no, they're gonna find us. You know how many people fucking live here?
Yeah, too many.
I mean, I
But
can't
not
say
enough.
much. I've doxed myself, and I live in a small little village. I'm fine. You're sweet, mate.
Well, who the fuck wants to go all the way to bumfuck nowhere to find you?
That's
Sure, it's
true.
gonna be me.
Exactly.
But so what I was saying was, I consider going 5 miles long distance, and I don't think that. At least it depends on your love style. I would really say, like what your
Yeah.
love language is. Like for me,
Love
my love language, my first one is physical touch.
Yeah.
So if I can't physically touch somebody for a certain amount of time, I don't think it'd ever work out.
What's your love language, Ryan?
I don't know. I'll be honest with you. Like,
Ryan has never taken the test. That's why.
see, because when I hear the love language stuff, basically the only ever answer I've heard for that is physical touch. What are the other ones? Are there other
Words
ones?
of affirmation, gift giving
Okay,
slash receiving,
of course.
um, quality time,
Quality time.
um, gift giving, quality time.
What
Then
if I
there's acts of service.
acts of service?
Yeah, like giving someone a massage or like
Okay,
walking the
yeah,
dog for them or something like
right.
that.
Okay, yeah, right.
Then there's one more that I tend to forget
Gift
because
giving,
there's
receiving.
Mine
that's
says
my
gift
that
giving.
is that's my last one because essentially if you take those tests, it ranks from like best to worst for you.
Oh,
What's the test again? How about this? Ryan, fucking take it, because I'll take it as
what if I
well.
just enjoy all of those things? I like all those things.
Well, yes, but that's the thing is like it ranks it to where like you
Oh,
take this test and it says like, based off of what you told us, we think that words of affirmation would be your number one pick.
Okay. Where's the test?
I found a link here. Hold on, I'll send it.
Yeah, just throw it in the fucking one of the channels here.
I'll fucking copy it.
I could probably find mine.
Copy link. Yeah, well, how about this? Yeah, well, I'll take it. Okay. Oh, that's... Hold on, I switch to B so I can send it to you people. I'll put it in the...
No, I got all of them. It's physical touch, gift giving, quality time, words of affirmation, acts of service. All 5.
Wrong one, fuck.
Alright.
Hold on. I sent the wrong thing. I sent a
I do good
screenshot.
on this test. I didn't study.
Oh, fuck off. Dork.
Yeah, mine goes physical touch, physical touch followed by quality time, then words of affirmation, then gift giving, or then acts of service, then gift giving.
Okay, start.
Yeah, I'll take this as well.
I am an adult.
I'm still technically a teenager, but I'm an adult. So I'm an adult. I'm single. Oh fuck, this is a hard test already, bro.
How old is you?
12.
Oh, lose you.
Oh, that's hard. I think that's better.
Pretty good. Drinking my ears.
This is so hard. What the fuck?
Well,
Yeah,
it's
because
not
it's
made
like-
to be easy.
Because it's like it's more meaningful to me when, and it's like I like both these things. Honestly, I
Yeah,
can take
but
either one.
But what's more meaningful? That's the whole point of it.
Yeah, the hard thing is like I wouldn't care either way because they're both pretty darn good to me. I guess I'll just have to pick one.
Well, that's the whole point. Is that's how you find out. Because yes, everyone loves being touched, but does it mean more to you than, getting a gift? Guys, this isn't the SATs. You don't have to be silent.
No,
I
like
know.
I'm like actually trying to think here. That's why I'm so quiet, because I'm like I don't know what
Yeah.
I love. Like,
Yeah, it's kind of tough.
You see, now you know how to. You got to figure out how to love yourself before you love another person. Facts.
I fucking
Facts,
hate
true.
myself. Fuck you.
Why do you think many relationships lasted?
Because apparently I'm a really bad boyfriend because
Uh.
I'm so horrible.
Hey, don't not love yourself.
Yeah, like some of these questions, like I'm really sitting having to think and like picture myself.
I know you guys love to call me a narcissist and ego god and whatnot, but
True.
I'm not a narcissist nor an ego god.
You definitely are narcissistic.
How
Maybe a little
so?
bit. Maybe a little bit.
Just a wee bit.
Hey man, I mean,
I'll-
hey. I thought
Hey,
you've been told by people that you're what is it that they said?
No. I'm too into myself.
Yeah, that's the one.
But like I also hate the questions like where I don't particularly like none of them. I don't really like them because I'm not great with people. giving me stuff, but like, I don't know. Oh wait, no, I changed my answer on this one. Boom.
Listen,
Some of the
I will.
wording on this is just really throwing me off. I'm touching someone I love frequently. Yeah.
Well, I've got my results.
All right, let's hear them.
Wait, hold
My
on.
top.
Give me a second. Give me a second.
I'll wait for you to be done.
I have one more. Okay. Right. Okay. Go.
Alright, well, my top one is words of affirmation.
Okay.
Do you wanna tell us the percentage as well? Like,
33%.
okay. So my first one is quality time, 30%.
Quality time. That's my second at 30%.
My second is words of affirmation at 27.
Alright. My third is physical touch at 23.
Mine's also physical touch at 23.
You guys are rather compatible.
Acts of service at 7% and receiving gifts at 7%. Because I could
Mine's
care
is
fucking less.
acts of service at 13 and receiving gifts at 7. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that actually.
I
And
think because a lot of the questions that involved, or I guess a lot of the responses that I assume to be like in the acts of service bubble, it's like, oh, you like when they do shit around the house. I like when people do shit around the house just because they live there. I don't care if I love them.
I'm gonna just put this
But
in the cool
if you
kids
live with me,
channel.
you do your fucking part.
You do your share, you fucking lazy
It ain't because I
bitch.
fucking love you.
Yeah, some of them,
You
cause
don't
like,
love me, Ryan?
it takes a lot for me to be okay with
Shit.
somebody like touching me, I
If
guess.
you were just a random roommate, like I just no, like yeah, I appreciate when people fucking help out, but I expect it. I
I
expect
like
them to
when
help
somebody
out.
touches my elbow. Like, no,
Elbow.
I don't know. Some of the questions I feel like are very difficult to.
They're targeted. They're targeted to be difficult.
Yeah.
That is the whole point of it.
Yeah, no, I get that they're supposed to be difficult. I just, like, I don't know, like, I don't mind people no, I don't want to
Why are
say
these
that either.
trademarked?
Hmm?
It shows that all these love languages are trademarked.
Yeah, they're owned.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Oh, that's very strange.
Well, because when you think about how many people would make money off of that if they could.
It's true. It's true.
I mean, we could make a website that's what's your love language right now. Take us 20 minutes to build it.
Yeah, it could.
Poop out fake results.
You like people buying you diamond rings. I don't know, I feel like some of it's just, like, a bit. I don't want to say stupid because I don't want people thinking I'm dogging on their fucking love language, but, like, just a tad, you know what I mean?
I feel like most people's wouldn't be receiving gifts.
No, if yours is
You'd be
receiving.
surprised.
If yours
It
is
feels kind
receiving gifts, you're a gold digger, and that's on God.
That makes you sound like one, doesn't it?
I ain't saying she a gold
It
digger.
doesn't have. I mean, it doesn't have to be gifts of itself, like $1 million ring. It could be like getting flowers, or
Yeah.
getting a box of chocolate, or stopping at the grocery store and grabbing me a candy bar on the way home.
I
That's
ain't,
what
Just
that
something.
means.
I ain't
Just giving
saying
them
she a
something
gold digger,
to
but she ain't
buy.
messing with
Gold
no bro,
diggers.
no bro. Like, Kanye West, what's going on? I don't know. I feel like quality time's good for me because when I actually want to spend quality time with people, it means way more to me because I like being on my own, and it takes a lot for me to want to actually like spend time with people, I guess. So, do you know what I'm wondering? If you're so obviously if your number one love language is physical touch, then online dating's just completely fucked.
Not
Well,
necessarily.
for people like me,
Who are
online
whores.
dating usually goes into meeting.
Yeah, like you go on like
But
Tinder
like,
and stuff,
I'm
or
not, I'm not,
Bumble to
cur-
meet them.
I'm not like necessarily talking about Tinder. Like, I'm saying like in the, oh, you meet online, like through gaming or whatever.
Oh right, yeah,
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 more
'cause
specifically, because obviously you meet Tinder, most people with Tinder have the intention of meeting people they match with.
That or validation, because that's
Yeah,
what a lot of it is as well.
but like,
It's
like
just, oh, look how many people like me.
if you, like, if I'm being honest, let me think how many people I've matched with on Tinder that I've actually met. I'm gonna say two, actually. I know it's two, I think.
Yeah, and how many people have you matched with?
Oh, I'm a whore. I've matched with a lot of people, but like, I,
Exactly. That's the thing, is that it's half attention, or it's 85% attention.
it's not even
Then,
that. Like, I can tell you what it is. It's just that because obviously Ireland isn't big, you could match with somebody who's in a different county, and then it's the whole thing of trying to figure out how to meet up. Like
well,
the two I've met
that's why
live in Derry,
there's a beautiful thing called preferences and sliding down to 5 miles or 10 miles.
but I also don't want to put it down to 5 or 10 miles because I don't want to match with somebody who lives near me because I've known all these people my entire life. So it's a very messy situation. Like fuck. Even if you have what, like 20 miles, that's Derry. That's still a fair trek. And I've met two
That's
people from
exactly
Derry. Like
that's
the,
exactly where I say that 5 miles. I will give it up to 10 miles. I consider long distance.
I'm alright with like meeting people and like, but I also actually have to like them before committing. Like I'll chat to them on Snapchat, whatever, but like I actually have to like them before committing to meeting them. Because I don't want to waste my time, and I don't. If it's not there,
Oh,
it's not there. You know what I mean?
I don't care.
Okay.
I I will send 3 messages. Say you want to grab drinks, and it's either yeah or you get ghosted. And you know what? That's all right with me because it makes it so much easier where I never have to think about anything besides, you know, oh, she likes me. Oh, she doesn't.
I'll right now. I'm looking like at my best friends list on Snapchat. Three of the girls on here are girls I've met from Tinder, and I've
I
only
have,
actually met one of them.
I don't do any of that.
No, I feel like right. So this kind of like strays from online dating, but not really. Do you think if dating was the way it was like 30 years ago, would it have been
I would have
better?
been much happier.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
100%.
I still meet girls out in the wild.
Yes, I know. We have been
In
on
the
the phone. We
wild.
have been on the phone to you while in the gym. You're like, hold on, I'm gonna go get somebody's number real quick.
Yeah, it works out that way because I still believe you can do that. Like most of the time, if there is any sort of type of attraction, you're gonna see it immediately, and you'll see that with even hinge dates or bumble dates or whatever. Because I'll tell you right now, there's also a lot of people out there that'll try to use people for free meals or free drinks,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I will walk right out if I don't feel the attraction.
Chris, I would use you for a free meal, mate.
You wouldn't get it.
I'm destroyed over that. That's so sad.
Hypothetically, Nate, we went on a date,
Oh God.
and I could tell that you weren't attracted to me or you weren't interested. I would stand up and would walk out. Or what I'll do is I'll pay for my half and I'll walk out.
How many girls have you done that?
Couple. So I've also just paid the whole bill and I've just walked without saying anything.
Why would you pay the whole bill though?
For making the effort of coming out. Or, you know, whatever.
Just get
Just
it over
depends.
with.
Yeah. I've also been in situations where I'm like, yeah, this is going nowhere. This is awkward. I want to get out of here.
You know,
So,
you're saying all these situations, and I could just think, hey, yeah, I remember a time Chris came home from a date, and he was like, yeah, no, that was just not it.
yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, but since March, I've been on 18 dates. So,
And your relationship status currently is
complicated. No, single as a Pringle.
complicated.
As a Pringle, I always hated that stupid fucking phrase.
Do we have anything else to dive into online dating or social media wise?
Hold on. How about this one, Ryan? Single vibing.
Oh, shut up.
I knew that would get you.
Wait, Chris, am I allowed to ask you how many one night stands you've had
One night stands
since March?
since March. I don't know, because a couple of them I've seen more than once.
Well, then
But
they're not one night stands. They're booty calls,
well,
mate.
well, yeah. I mean, I don't like to get rid of a good thing if it's a good thing. And they just don't have to know about the other ones.
uh,
But what I would say,
I
I don't
aspire to
know,
be
maybe
you.
like maybe 4 of them I would consider like official like one night stands.
And how many more is on the side, just waiting for a wee text from Chris?
Mm, I don't know. There's maybe 3 more that I've seen twice. Then there's 2 that I still currently see. But you know, I'm taking a break right now.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I followed.
But I would say I think what out of that number, so what 9, 8 of them were missed opportunities. So either I didn't like them or they didn't like me. So you win some, you lose some.
That's valid. I fuck with that.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have heard the stories. I've been on all these sorts of weird dates and different
Wait,
situations.
I just kind of realized that we don't have Roy here to be controversial.
No.
Who's being the controversial on this episode?
Well, there's not much of a controversy. I mean, what would Roy say for this? Oh, Tinder's the best thing ever made. No, I think we would all be in agreement, and most people would be in agreement that yeah, Tinder's a fucking shithole, and all dating apps are shitholes. But it's something that you do for just kind of to meet people because that's kind of the new norm.
Yeah, it's kind of just become the norm at this point.
Yeah, back in the day, you'd be looked at weird for meeting someone online. Now you're looked at like weird for not meeting someone online.
Right, we'll leave it at this then. What is the best pickup line you have used?
Oh god.
I don't use pickup lines ever.
I don't use them.
You've never used a pickup line?
Not really.
I've gotten pickup lines, but
Right,
I've got a lot of stupid ones.
what's the best one you've received then?
Ooh, that is a hard one.
I have to think
It's
about
been a long
this.
time.
most of the time what I get is I send you guys the nice biceps, the choke me daddies, I want you to throw me across the wall. I get a lot of gory things said to me.
Yeah, a lot of freaky shit.
Yeah. I think the one that I remember the most is the can I use your hand as a necklace lady?
Do you want to know the worst one? That's like so so basic, I would say.
For a first thing to say to somebody is kind of strange.
Um, I have a really good one.
Well, let's hear
So hold on. My so I like to bullshit a lot. So I was like, hello. I was like, hey, I'm conducting a survey for work here, and the first question on it is if I can get your Snapchat. I'm sorry if it's strange. I'm just doing my job, and it worked.
You see, that's cringe to me, but I could see it working on others.
I
Oh,
know.
sure.
It's not like it's cringe, but hey, it works.
I guess it does. I mean, if it works for you.
You know what works works.
I'm not player hating.
You don't hate a player, hate the game.
Or I sure do hate the game.
No, you fucking love the game. 18 dates since March, mate.
Yeah, well, I kind of got out of control. I will be honest with that.
Chris, I mean this in like nicest way possible. You're a whore.
Oh, I'm not saying I'm not. I'm just saying I got kind of out of control. I got out of relationship, and I, put on my seek and destroy blinders.
Chris broke up with this chick, started playing fucking Dracula, and he was like, you know what? Yeah, let's go have some fun. On the hinge he went.
Yeah, pretty much.
You used to work security. Did you get many dates as a security person?
Oh, all the time, all the time.
Like,
I have left work from meeting someone that night. Left work, met them after work, then you know,
seek and
and they
destroy.
just come to see me more.
Seek and fucking destroy. I
Seek
wonder
and
how.
destroy. Oh yeah.
I wonder how
There was this.
many like business. No, wait, customers that business lost because of you fucking banging them and then never chatting to them again.
Oh, it wasn't just me. It was our whole security team. I will admit we had a pretty handsome security team. Ryan met the guys.
Ryan, were they
Yeah.
handsome?
Well, the security guys at Old Crow?
Yeah.
Yeah, good looking guys.
Like Zach, for example, he's a uh, you know, Marine. He's an ex-Marine with a fireman mustache and swole as ever. Then there was Jamal, who he was swole as ever, and Irvin, who was swole as ever. Like
Just a bunch of buff
everyone,
guys.
yeah. Well, I mean, it was pretty strange when all of us were together, but I would say all of my male friends are attractive,
Yes!
and
Fuck yeah! Sorry. Gotta take one for the team there. I am one of them
let me
friends.
let me refresh.
No, don't fuck, don't ruin it, don't ruin it.
He's gonna ruin it.
Don't ruin it, don't be a cunt.
all of my in person.
I fucking hate you, you're a slut.
Damn, that's fucked up.
That's so
That's
fucked up.
up.
That's so oh, you're
You
such
know
a
what?
cunt.
You know what? Nate? You're attractive in your own way.
Fuck. That's so fucked up.
That's so fucked up.
That's,
Should have left it at that just to be nice.
that is so fucked up. Attractive in your own way. Fuck you.
I'm not saying it as a mean thing. I understand where it can sound mean, but it's not. It's actually kind-hearted what I'm trying to say. Sometimes I say things that sound bad but are supposed to be good. You know, my brain don't do the working sometimes.
That's like saying, for an absolute stupid bastard, you're kind of smart. Like, it's
Yeah, I mean,
it's dumbing down the compliments. Like, what the fuck?
No, I mean, like, how do I put this in the nicest way? So I don't like. There's different kinds of attractiveness, right? You have a certain kind of attractiveness compared to my certain of attractiveness or Ryan's certain of attractiveness. And that's where I mean, like, in your kind of way, I think you are attractive.
What way is that?
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not it's a way to revert comparison,
No,
if that makes sense.
what kind of way am I attractive, Chris?
Please describe it in as much detail as possible. I will be taking notes.
Oh, fuck
This
my
will be
life.
graded.
What I mean by that is that you're going to attract a certain kind of person that is never going to be attracted to me or never going to be attracted to Ryan. And the same thing, Ryan's going to attract people that will never like me or you. That's where I mean there's different kinds of attractions. And it comes from different kind of styles and different kinds of mentalities. Like, there's definitely we've seen it happen in real life before. There's girls that will find Ryan way more attractive than me because of that's the kind of style they like.
Because they like skinny, average white boy. Okay, for you they like gem rat. But like, when putting it on paper, I don't know what they find attractive about me. I'm fucking short. I'm not tall.
Yeah, there's a lot of love for short kings.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you have your own niche to it. It's like, yeah, you're like the short, cuddly, like teddy bear kind of guy.
Did you just call me a fucking teddy bear?
Yeah, I mean that's a lot of people like that. Think about it. If you really think about it, like Ryan, for example, Peter, he's a teddy bear kind of guy.
Yeah, he is.
And guess what? He's been in a long-term relationship for what, 3 years now?
I think so, yeah. It's been a long time.
Exactly.
Wait,
like,
so 3 years counts as a long-term relationship?
yeah, sure.
Well then, fuck you. I've been in 2 long-term relationships. Hey, yo.
There you go.
So exactly. That's
I
what
mean,
I'm saying. Is
they didn't work out, but like,
people find you attractive. You're attractive in your own way.
Hi, Caitlin. How's it
And that's
going?
what I was saying. I wasn't saying you're fucking ugly. Because if I thought you were ugly, I'd tell you that.
I mean,
Chris, do you not remember when you referred to me as a fucking plum?
fucking plum. That's why you look like a fucking plum.
I would just like to say, I have somebody hyping me up in chat and like, god dang.
Oh, fucking the plum.
I called you a plum. That's my bad.
Nate, I've seen what you look like in selfies. You look like a fucking plum.
Oh.
All because I
forgot
said.
why I said that, but I also.
It's because I
get
said.
internal rage.
It's because I told you you look like Sid the Sloth.
Right. Yeah. Which is not true, but.
No, it's not. But like, it's because I know you just don't like being called Sid the Sloth. Like, I refer to.
Because Roy keeps saying it.
Yeah, it's because
Roy's been
Roy's.
saying it for legitimate years. Roy saw one photo, an old photo of me, and he's like, "Shoot this law."
Roy looks
But
like
then
a
again,
drug
it's
The
dealer.
fact that he gets so mad.
Right,
about it,
Roy can't say much. He looks like a drug dealer.
No, he looks like a fat ogre. I don't know what he's talking.
Oh, he is kind of a fucking absolute fucking ogre, man. Barbarian.
You're
He
right.
literally looks like a fucking, what is it? What is it? Neanderthal. That's what it is.
Have you ever seen the Spiderwick Chronicles?
What the?
No, but I know what ogre you're talking about.
Vulgar.
Yeah. Giant ogre Roy. Yeah.
No, but like Roy has sent me selfies. Like and like I love Roy. I'm not trying to call Roy ugly, but he sent me selfies of when he goes out in public and like his face is covered. He does look like he would sell you drugs if you asked him.
It's like he'd beat a small village. That's what he looks like.
You know, whenever no, I can't even say that on stream. Never mind. Oh God. I mean,
That's
if we were like
that's exactly what I'm
30,
saying. It's
if
like,
we were 30 years in the past, I could definitely see Roy committing multiple war crimes.
War crimes? Why
War
only
crime.
30 years in the past?
Because that's when the
Crimes have
troubles
happened.
happened.
Oh, right.
Because I could see that. I could definitely see that.
yeah, really, IRA bomber. Sounds about right.
Hi, do you know the IRA
I
is
think
like,
Roy would make a good terrorist. I think so, honestly. I think he would make a pretty good terrorist because he just doesn't
He
give a
wouldn't
shit.
get away with anything. He's fucking too big. They're like, oh yeah, it's the fucking giant ogre man who did it. They go to his house like Frankenstein and burn it down.
yeah, like they'd be going up to the guards being like, right, what did this person look like? He looked like an ogre. He was 6 foot fucking 20. And he looks like he would deal you drugs for a discounted price. Oh yeah, I know who you're on about, that song.
Have you seen Shrek? Yes, then you know who I'm talking about.
I don't diss Shrek like that. You can't diss Shrek. I feel like no, do you know what? Do you know Shrek, like in Shrek 2 when Shrek becomes human?
Fucking handsome Shrek? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't say he looks like handsome Shrek either, because that guy was handsome.
What about Prince Charming? No, Prince Charming. Conventionally, he was attractive, but like he was a dick. I'm trying to think. Hold on. There's definitely sketchy. I'm trying to think. Like, what's the sketchiest character I can think of? Hold on. I'm gonna look up sketchy cartoon characters. And hold on.
The other question is what doesn't really look
Wait.
like
Do you know Monsters Inc?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know Randall?
Oh, Randall. Yeah, the fucking the chameleon.
Yeah, chameleon looking guy. Oh, the fucking creepy guy.
No, wait, no, not even. What did you call the big boss man in Monsters Inc?
Oh,
Oh,
the big
fucking
fucking
yeah,
like four-eyed guy.
I.
yeah, the spider.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
spider. Like,
Always want Wazowski.
no, you're thinking of the
I know who
slug.
you're talking about.
No,
No, I
but
know who you're talking about. I'm just also talking shit.
Wazowski, your paperwork slate. No, I want to rewatch Monsters Inc. Fuck's sake. I feel like you know how in cartoons there's always like the conventionally attractive characters.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I think that's the reason why there's so many different stigmas to attractiveness. Like, you'd find some people who, like, love, your typical gym rat, as Chris was saying, and then people also like probably too skinny gamer, like, emo boys who haven't had a haircut in, like, 4 years.
That's what I'm saying. There's so many variations of what people find attractive that it's hard to be like, oh yeah, that person's attractive and that person's attractive. If you're ugly, I mean, at the end of the day, you're ugly. But
If you're
I'll say
ugly,
that straight up.
you're ugly, I'm sorry to tell you, but you're fucking ugly, like.
Yeah.
But I feel
I mean,
like
at the end of the day, like there's a clear line between being ugly and being a different kind of attractive than other people. Because there's again different levels.
Personally, I don't know, like, do you remember that one day that Chris got like butthurt that I said I wouldn't kiss him on the lips?
Yeah.
And then he was like, wait, Nate, are you not attracted to me? Or do you not think I'm attractive? It's not that, it's just that, see if I was like in a bar and I was drunk, if somebody who looked like Chris approached me, I think I'd be fucking terrified.
You know
Like,
what? You're not the first person I've heard that.
well, right, you have muscles, you're tall,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like if somebody like that approached me in a bar, I'd be like, I'm gonna go cry in the bathroom.
Cry in the bath? Why cry?
Because terrifying. Like, why does this person want to talk to me, huh? Are they gonna beat me up?
I've heard every insecurity under the book. You know,
Under the book,
it's
not even in the book. No, it's under the book
under the
too.
book. Yeah, under the jail, under the
All
rest.
down
Yep,
the fucking desk under the book. Okay, you've heard it all then.
I have. You know, I've heard, you're too intimidating, you
You
care
are.
about yourself too much, you.
Why is it that some people, um, like they find people who go to the gym regularly like weird, or like they don't like that? Like, oh, you take too
Because
much care. Like, oh, you take too much care of yourself. Like, why do you
that's
do that?
exactly what it is.
You hit the gym too much. Disgusting.
Why is that a
It's the innate feeling that I'm not doing enough for myself, and you make me feel bad about myself. I have literally heard girls tell me that before, saying you make me feel bad about myself. The same thing with my friend Evan.
That's
He
not my
like
fucking
he's
problem.
a very big like gym rat, and he has heard before like, yes, like you are too intimidating like to be around. Like you're not a guy I could date because you make me feel bad about myself.
Hold on, I'm gonna try and like see if I could make up a scenario where I date somebody like Chris in my head. Give me a second.
Exactly, because you can't.
I don't think I could. Like, so I I was talking, not even talking. Like I can't even say seeing either. Messing? No, that would right. I was involved with somebody who's very heavily into the gym,
Mm-hmm.
and this person was like, "Oh, I want to be with somebody who hits the gym because like I want a big muscly person to make me feel like small." And I was like, "Okay, fair enough." Then this person was like, I don't know, like for a while it was like, "Oh, I thought you only wanted somebody who hits the gym," and they were like, "Oh, I don't care about that anymore," because I proved to them that I could like lift them up the stairs and stuff like over my shoulder, and like, but instantly got like cut out completely as soon as they realized like that there is people bigger out there and who do hit the gym regularly who could make them feel small. Like
That's
realistic. At the end of the day, it just wasn't a match that was meant to happen. It was just
yeah.
fucking bump on the road.
I've
Realistically,
also heard that is like you make me feel safe, you make me feel protected. I've heard that before, and that's a lot. Honestly, a lot of the girls that I've seen doing security was, just these people that like the idea of being protected, being safe, and having this big person around. Because I'm just not a small person by any means. So like,
no, because you're tall as well. It's not even like you're big muscly. You're tall as well. I matched
I know I'm just an imposing figure.
like near
So
enough the start of my online dating career, I guess. I matched with somebody on Hinge who was a security guard, funny enough. And when talking
mhm.
to this person, I was like, "So, are you as scary as you look?" Probably not the best thing to say to somebody you match with. And they were like, "No, I'm realistically I'm just a big teddy bear." But, you
What the
know,
hell are you doing? What the fuck? The fuck was that? Banging at my door. I'm just peeking in. Fucking
like
cowboy hat on.
you're wearing a cowboy. What the
Goofy
fuck?
ass.
Like they're like, "No, I'm a teddy bear. I just have to look scary because I'm obviously a security guard." And I was like, "You know what? Fair enough. Can't argue with that." Like I haven't talked like that person. I never messaged them back after I think about a week of chatting because I was like, realistically, I don't see anything happening there. Like
was it
if
was it
I
because you felt like intimidated, or what was your feeling? Because this is actually genuinely a question for me.
no,
From
so
and this, yeah,
it wasn't that like I felt too intimidated because like I knew by like looking at the pictures I'd feel safer in them. But it's just like you never know. I think when it came to when we were talking about what we wanted and stuff like that, it was they were very dead set on dating to marry, and normally I'm the same, but like I wasn't ready to start dating, you know? And like, and then the more I thought about it, because I was like, this person's really nice, I enjoy talking to them. But like, the more I thought about it, I was like, I don't think I'm their person because of how like incredibly different we are. Like, obviously, you want some differences. You don't want to be exactly like your lifelong partner because that'd be a boring fucking relationship. But I just feel like we were too different, I think, because in that situation as well, it also comes down on like preferences, like who wants. I hate saying it, like, but if it's same, if it's like a queer relationship, it's do you who's masculine, who's not masculine? Because always, as much as I hate to say it, somebody's always gonna out masculine the other one, especially when it comes to two men. And it was just like I don't think I want to be with somebody more masculine than myself because I'm already very fragile with my masculinity, and I just couldn't. I didn't want to put myself in the position where my whole relationship I was fragile. Like my masculinity always felt like I was being challenged, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get that.
Like I'm bi. I'm very open about being bi. Like, but at the same time, it's just I don't want to say, oh, it'd have to be like with a femme. I was just a femboy. It's just like at the moment, it needs, for me, and it is about self love, I suppose, is I need to become more comfortable with my masculinity before committing to that level of a relationship at the same time. And
Which, yeah,
I
it's good to
doubt,
know what your boundaries are.
I doubt you would like ever have to run into that situation because you're straight. But like,
No, I mean, I do find women to try to challenge me, but because I mean, it's also just it's a power dynamic. A lot of things that I've noticed throughout the years of dating is that a lot of women do like having the power as well. They like being in control of the situation, but it's hard to do that when you know the your partner is either mentally imposing or physically imposing.
yeah,
And yeah, I'm not a person that will ever just like back down from an argument either just to tell someone they're right.
no,
And I feel like that is definitely has set me back because if I know I'm right and I know that person's wrong, and I will fight tooth and nail for it.
because you're stubborn.
Even well, even if it's judgmental, it's just like because a lot of the times it's just a fight for power dynamic. It's the oh no, well I'm right, and since I'm in charge around here, you're gonna do as I say, and that's what a lot of happens sometimes. It's just like people want control, and I'm just not willing to give people control. And it's not because I need it; I need control myself. It's just I believe in a fair and balanced relationship, and you can't be in a fair and balanced relationship if it's a constant power struggle.
Yeah, that's very valid actually. I feel like I don't know, when it comes to getting into a serious relationship of any sort, it's knowing like that person knowing that they can try challenge you, but like that's all it is. It's gonna be it's they're not gonna get far with it kind of deal. And like I don't mind people challenging me either, but like I know in the end I'm always gonna win.
And
Um,
that's a lot of what people's ideology is like. Oh, I'm going to win this argument. I don't believe in winning or losing arguments. I believe in solving arguments.
no, but I'm not on about arguments. Like I suppose it's more like towards the sexual end of things. Like you know how you'd have somebody who might be say a little bratty trying to argue with it. It's like in the end, I know that like I can't even say I'm gonna be on top because that's just gonna be taken out of context. But like metaphorically, I'm gonna come out on top.
And that's
That's
what a lot of
probably a
people have problems
massive
with.
problem, yeah, because like I just at my current stage of life, my masculinity is just far too fragile for that crap. But like, probably with like,
Is that a fucking hat that has a rim? Wait, it's got like a light up rim?
That's yours.
It's
There
mine
you go.
now.
There's my Bing Energy hat
Where did you get this?
from the 7-Eleven.
From the 7-Eleven.
Yeah, they had a Bang sponsor there, and he gave me that.
What the fuck?
but I feel like we've covered all the bases with our topics this evening, gentlemen.
Pretty
Alright.
much, yeah.
Body count and go.
Body count. Right, yeah, you go
that's-
first. You go first.
No, it's on Unite.
No, because I'm gonna say it and none of you are actually gonna fucking answer it.
I'll answer
6.
I'll try. Never mind.
it.
Get your counting hats on, boys. Fucking crickets play while fucking Chris uses 20 hands to count up how many bodies he's got.
Oh no, I know mine. I have mine in a list.
I
Fucking
forgot you
stupid
keep the list.
I never said I was a good person.
I guess for me it'd be 21? 21. Blackjack.
21.
Yeah, blackjack.
Hell yeah, good for you, buddy. Alright, hold on, where's my phone?
I'm gonna add up our average. So 6 and 21. Okay.
Okay.
Can't wait to see how.
And unlock. Is it a lock? What is my phone?
It's in a locked folder.
114.
Holy fuck!
Jesus Christ.
Holy fuck! Right, so okay, so now we're gonna divide this by 3. Who wants to know what our average is?
30. It'd be like 37.
Yeah.
It's 47.
47.
Jesus.
Divide that by 3 again.
No, divide that by 3. No, I
Yeah.
added that. Oops. Right, 47 divided by 3. 15.6. So, you know, if you got, like, you were halfway through one and then you didn't just quite get there, yeah, it's 15.6.
Jeez, Ryan, bumping up our stats much?
Whore. Actual whore.
Yeah, I know. Ryan's bumping up our stats.
I know, how
Oh,
could you?
me? I am?
How could
Think
you?
about it. If it was just me and Nate, our average would be at like 31. But with you in there, we're at 47.
Well, sorry. I
Well,
guess.
right. If it was, right, Chris, if it was just me and you. Right, so 1, 4 plus 6. Okay, that's 120. Divide that by 2. It'd be 60, you whore.
No,
You-
I meant still dividing by 3.
Well, but that wouldn't make much sense then, would it, lad?
No.
Oh, right, well.
Ryan's answer was supposed to be 0, though.
It was supposed to be 0? Well, that
Oh
would be
no,
a straight fallacy.
just one. Just one, Ryan. Your loving girlfriend.
It was. If
Yeah,
it was
actually-
0, it'd be a straight fallacy. If it was 1, that'd be a straight fallacy.
Right, well, how about this? 114 plus 6 plus 2, because we know Ryan has had a situation, and then divide that by 3, it'd be 40.
It'd be
40.6, sorry. Well, I feel like we've all, I think we've covered all the bases, boys. So with that being said, that is our podcast episode. We would like to thank you all for coming in and joining us. It was certainly, as soon as Chris got here, it went to shit, let's be honest, but, like, it's fine. It's fine. and I can officially say I'm not the whore of the friend group. That's Chris. I aspire to be Chris.
I wouldn't aspire to be me.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
But anyway, I would like to give you all my love. Thank you for watching, and I don't know when the next podcast episode will be, unless we do try and do another one before I leave. But thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Say goodbye, guys.
Night.
See ya.
Peace.